girl Kia.
Erin, my name's Erin.
So first, before we get started, let me break down the rules and tell you who we are not. We are not relationship coaches. There are way too many of those floating around anyway.
Not that.
We're not ministers. We're not pastors. We're not
absolutely
holy carriers of the word, even though we do believe. We are not psychiatrists. We're both doctors of law, but not involving psychiatry and such. So what we are, the two ladies, we have lots of years of dating experience.
And we just want everybody to be happy.
There it is. So we're sharing our stuff with you.
Be happy.
So we're sharing our stuff with you.
And I know I be thinking stuff other people be thinking, they just don't be saying it.
I'm hoping somebody else thinks the way that I think. Otherwise,
even if you don't, you'll get you get to, especially for guys, you'll get a little bit of insight of what we be thinking about.
Right. Y'all need some insight, quite frankly. I think there are a lot of articles and just movements about what men want and what women need to do and listen. This is what y'all need to do. You need to listen to us for a change. So get yourself a drink, kick back, enjoy our foolishness, but it's all truth. It's all truth.
Right. We don't lie to you. We don't judge you for your opinions. Please write us, call us, whatever.
Comment. Please comment throughout this whole podcast.
For sure.
We want to know what you think. Good, bad, ugly. Let us know. So today our topic is ghosting.
Where'd it go? First you're there, then you're not. What happened here?
So a lot of you, most of you should know what ghosting means. But if you don't know what ghosting means, I actually want to read you the definition. I found the funniest definition online. It totally had me cracking up.
I can tell you what ghosting is.
But you gotta hear the definition.
First you're there, and then you're not.
That's pretty much what that
you're there,
means.
And then you're not.
But dude, this is and I lost it. This is the funniest definition
ever. I can't even. It happens to the best of us, guys. I've been ghosted. There's some amazing people that I know who have been ghosted, and there have been some lame people that I know. Maybe you should have been ghosted. I can see that happening to you.
Maybe you should have been ghosted.
Maybe you should have been.
That's
I can see that. But there's some people I'm you're so amazing. How'd you get ghosted?
I don't think ghosting has to do with being amazing. I think people who deserve to be ghosted are people who just don't know how to accept that it's just over.
No, people who do the ghosting don't know how to speak up and be like, this isn't gonna work out.
This is true. So here's the Webster's dictionary definition. Ghosting is the practice of ending a personal relationship with someone by suddenly and without explanation withdrawing from all communication.
Run that one more time. The practice of what?
Ending a personal relationship. It has to be personal. With someone by suddenly.
Why are you reading it like that?
I don't know. I just feel this. I feel like I'm in Oxford. By suddenly and without explanation withdrawing from all communication. So essentially, she texted you.
That's your courtesy or something.
I am the Queen of Britain. Thank you. But no, stop. So essentially, ghosting is she's texting you and you just don't respond. She's calling you, you don't respond, or vice versa. I've actually definitely been on both ends of
Well, you know what? Now that you mention it,
what?
I think I've ghosted a couple people.
I'm sure you have because you are a jerk.
Yeah. Certified.
A lovable, very lovable one.
I ain't ashamed.
I'm the super sensitive one. So let me tell you, there's this one guy that I was dating, and he was super cute. Had a good job. I mean, he was dope, and he was so into me. And if you know anything about me, I like men who are into me because I like attention. I'm an attention freak. What can I say? But when we kissed for the first time, it was just wrong. The kiss was wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, if the kiss is wrong, it's never going to work. It felt creepy.
What do you do after that?
It felt creepy. It was the way he was grabbing my waist. It was ew.
You're I will never talk to you again.
It was
after that
wrong.
kiss.
And like after the first kiss, it was just like, this is not gonna work. I knew it wasn't gonna work. I even asked you. I don't know if I asked you. I probably didn't ask you because I knew what you were gonna say. But I like asked other people, like, so the first kiss is wrong. Everybody's like, no, it's not gonna work. Get rid of them. Run. Go.
You have to be attracted to who you with. I can get that. I mean,
attractive.
Like chemistry and everything has got to be right. And
that's what it was. It was the chemistry was just off, and
sometimes it's just
the kiss was wrong.
Sometimes there's like red flags right away, and you're like,
beep, 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 beep.
Back this.
But this guy was a good one. And I mean, I'm gonna be 3,000% with y'all. I've had some good guys, but for whatever reason, they were just wrong.
Yeah.
And this particular one was wrong. The kiss just told me everything. There was a song like back in the 50s by Cher. Was it Cher?
Okay.
No, it wasn't Cher.
Okay, who was?
I think she sang the song in like one of her movies. That movie Mermaids. Do you remember that movie Mermaids?
You like
with
that
her,
movie,
like Winona, of course, and Winona Ryder, and they were like, talked about this in his kiss. If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. That's where it is. You know that song?
No, but I'm a roll with
Anyway, it's one of those songs. And that's the truth, like in this particular one. But anyway, the point is, I was like, I knew I wasn't interested.
I've been ghosted before, and it was devastating.
It was devastating. And that's the thing. I had been ghosted before.
It happens to the best of us. Like, nobody can say that they've never not been ghosted.
It does.
Or if they have never been ghosted, it's because you married your high school sweetheart or something.
Real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
If you've had any, like, real, like, experience in this dating game, it's happened to you, too.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm always
either position. If you're like the one ghosting or doing it, it's really difficult.
Oh no! I like to do the ghosting because it's like the easy way out. No! Don't misunderstand me. I feel bad. For
I'm the type that's gonna craft the perfect text message.
Wait a minute! Text is bad.
Oh my God! I'm so glad I met you. I'm so glad our paths crossed.
That's what you say.
But I just didn't feel butterflies, and I just want you to know that we probably won't be talking anymore. But
I call bullshit.
She
does not say anything like that.
No, I can.
I want proof. Put up a text message right now.
Don't worry, I'll get proof. No, seriously, I'm more the type that's gonna let you down with a conversation, and especially if you've done something that has been like a red flag. I would be like, okay, don't ever do that to anybody else.
Because that's what I believe, but you don't say it nice.
No, I just say it straight. And sometimes it's nice. Sometimes
it's never nice.
But it's never loud or ignorant. It's always calm like this. I'll be like, it's not going to work out. I appreciate your time.
What about the one that you said smelled bad? Did you ghost him or did you tell him? No, she told him that he stunk. See? It's great.
How do
he probably needed to know. But
I believe in constructive criticism. I do.
I was trying to say about this guy, Jada, and his breath just stunk all the time. And then he tried to kiss me.
How many times did you go out with him though?
I went over him.
How long was it?
I want to say 3 times.
Wow.
I think I went over him 3 times. Because I was like, okay, well maybe it's a bad day. And then the second one was like, and then the third one was just like, and then he tried to kiss me. I think that's where it was like really like, it's not gonna work. He tried to kiss me. I was like, I think we're moving too fast. Like we're moving too fast. I never told him that.
You didn't say his breath smell like dookie.
It did smell like dookie. It was bad.
I believe in telling. I mean, you gotta tell people, but at the same time, every situation is just like it's hard. You don't want to break people down. You don't want to disappoint them.
Hurt feelings.
Sometimes it's just better to just walk away. But being on the receiving end of it is like, okay. So this is what happened. So one day I'm talking to this dude, everything's going great, and then the next day, nothing. And you're like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to appear like anxious. I just want to play it cool. So then the second day, you're just like, hey, and then it's like nothing. And you're like, seriously?
That sucks.
And then you go, are you alive?
Only she asks that.
Just to see, if you get any response.
Did you get hit by a bus? Did you fall off a cliff?
Then the next day, so this is like,
did your ex stab you?
This is like 48 hours at this point. 48 hours of no response. And you're like, please let me know if you're alive. And if you are, then forget your couch and forget anything that you're associated with because you ain't nothing.
That's her. I don't do all that.
And then the very next day, if there's 72 hours of no contact, you're to believe.
72
You're
hours?
to believe that you have a curse
on you. Listen, gentlemen. If you ain't hit me in 24 hours, I'm already like, oh, he ain't that interested.
So what's like the appropriate time to like of space that you should? I mean, like, because you shouldn't crowd your partner. Right?
I'm gonna tell you something amazing that my cousin told me. And shout out to my cousin. You know who you are. I love you to death. You're my babe. He told me that if a guy is really interested, he's texting right back. He's texting right back. And he was like, even if the girl, tries to play I'm not going to text right back. She texts an hour later. He's texting right back. That's how you know a guy is interested. And I think he's on to something. There was a guy who was definitely interested. And when I text him, he texted me right back. Like there were no games there. And I love that. No, this is not the one who had the stank breath. This is not the one who had the stank breath.
Sometimes it be the ones that is like an absolute not match that just be like on it. You're just like, dang, I gotta ghost you now.
I know. Right. I wanted to go the one with the bad kissing or the just not chemistry. I wanted to ghost him. Like it took me about a week to actually tell, maybe longer than that, to tell him that this is not gonna work. But and you know why, ladies and gentlemen, ghosting is the easier thing to do because you just never know how people are gonna react. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to hurt feelings. Like, that's one part of it. But at the same time, you don't want nobody that's going to be like, well, why? Why we can't do this? Or what you mean? When you this and you this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be in, like, a confrontational situation. At least not for me. So that's why, like, ghosting seems so easy. But I heard it's hella immature. And I don't like it. I don't like being on the receiving end of ghosting.
That's for sure. Like, not what's up. But it happens. I mean, as long as you're out here, but I think it's like has something to do with your level of wanting to be acknowledged. I think like as a human being, you want somebody to like, the reason why you want to be in a relationship, it's almost like a job description. Like if you had a job description for a mate that would be satisfactory to you, you would be like, I want you to like connect once a day at least. Right. And be like, hey, I'm good. You're good, right? I want somebody to like check on me or whatever and acknowledge that they thought about me today. Because so much can happen in a day. Yeah. And if you're not like, having your concern out there and it's not obvious, then I could probably
maybe that's really just needing reassurance. What if that's like really just a personal thing? You needing like reassurance every day that this person is still interested in you. Like that's kind of what that sounds like.
Could you imagine like dating an assassin, like somebody that just like would disappear on a mission?
I don't understand how we go so far left. How did we go?
No, wait. Could you imagine like dating somebody that's like he has to drop off the grid for a minute to complete the secret mission? He's like James Bond.
Here's the thing though. What? I don't want to date an assassin. Like you're murdering people. I don't know that we are a connection. There's probably no chemistry there because you murder people.
But I feel like if I knew that that's what you were on and that's why you were ghosting me, it would be a whole different thing. Like if you're out fulfilling a mission or doing something, and I kind of know that's like what you're on, and it's like, okay, go ahead, baby, do your thing. I'll see you in a week.
So here's what she's saying, gentlemen. If you ghost her for like a couple weeks and then determine that maybe I should give her another chance, simply say, I'm actually an assassin, and I just need to go off the grid to assassinate the president of Wakanda.
don't assassinate Wakanda. I'll be like, no, boo, don't go. Don't do that mission.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm done at that very moment.
Okay. Back to reality.
Yeah. There's an article I was gonna read from that talked about ghosting and like it's like a psychology article from Psychology Today. This is why ghosting hurts so much. As if we don't already know that, right?
Can you please read it in some type of accent like you did the first article?
What kind of accent do you want?
I don't know. That's your go-to. That's your go-to.
I do a great British accent. My friend Marcos loves my British accent. He's actually British. And he's like, your accent is really good. Like at work, we would always like have tea.
Right.
Maybe next time, do you want some tea? You know, yes, come down.
A spot of tea.
A spot of tea. We're talking about that.
Cheerio.
This is like not numbered.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read through this.
Okay, but what was the like summary of the article or whatever? Oh Lord. Your slip is hanging right now.
Ghosting isn't new. People have done disappearing acts. I hate disappearing acts. Let me just say this.
Okay.
This is one guy I dated. This was my boo. I was dated for a really long time, like several years on and off. And he loves to do, I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of detail. He knows who he is. But he loved to do disappearing acts. And for whatever reason, he was amazing at knowing precisely when and how to get back. And every time I fell for it, I'm talking years, this dude would ghost. I mean, ghost. And then would come back and say something stupid like, I broke my phone.
For that long?
Girl.
How long would it be?
And it would be like 6 months.
Oh my God.
And he said something like, I broke my phone, I ain't had your number.
Oh no.
And I'm sure I fell for that at least twice. I fell for that at least.
I don't know if it's politically correct to say what I'm about to say, but it must have been good, huh?
I'm not having that conversation.
Okay, here's my thing. Okay, one time I can say there was a guy that I really do care about as a person, and we spent that type of quality time together, and then there was a ghost situation. But I can say, like, thinking back on it, like when we were first intertwining, he was like whining and dining me. It was fun. I was just like going with the flow or whatever. And then when the ghost thing happened, you know, I was mad and I had a temper tantrum about it. And then when he came back and explained what happened, because they always come back.
They always come back.
Like, that's a given.
Always.
It's not like you're not going to come back. Like, you always come back. But when you come back and say what happened, then it was like something like personal or financial or family orientated that I didn't necessarily allow myself to be like a friend to him, to be able to come to me to share that type of devastation with. You know what I mean? It was like, I think that in my mind, we were like off to the races and we were going to be together and it was going to be amazing or whatever. And in his mind, it was just like, oh, we're just kicking it, having a good time.
Just kicking it. Yeah.
So it's like his ghost on me was like kind of on his end warranted, because it wasn't like a, you know, when tragedy struck, it's not like he thought to call me and be like, I need you to pray for me or help me through this.
You know, actually, first of all, when people call me back with like these sad sob stories,
like awesome, you know,
is what?
Sometimes ghosting is situational.
Ghosting is always some bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. And gentlemen, because ladies, women ghost too, and it be on some bullshit. It's because you did something that they did not like, and they did not have the gall to tell you that they're no longer interested. That, in a nutshell, is what ghosting is. I've actually had someone stand me up before and call me I think I told you about this, and called me 3 days later talking about some. I was calling my brother and he wasn't answering the phone, so I went over his house and I busted down the door and he wasn't conscious and I had to rush him to the hospital. And I'm sitting on the phone like, In fact, when I was talking to him,
wait a second, so he had like a whole
whole dramatic
D-Day type situation, like Mission Impossible.
He had to bust down the door. Dude, are you serious? Wait though. Here's the thing. I posted it on Facebook, like, y'all, He said, da, 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 da. Should I go on another date with him? Believe it or not, some people were like, it could have really happened. Give him another chance.
I'm so mad you posted it on Facebook.
I did, because I needed other people
to post. She was like, I don't know. This kind of sounds true, but it doesn't.
No, because I'm an asshole. I posted it on Facebook for entertainment purposes. Because I knew my main chick was going to be like, he's a clown. Don't call him back. No, that's crazy. But like people, I was surprised. And you know what? It was mainly dudes. I was like, you know,
right.
It could have really happened.
I think they live like more moment by moment than we do. Like we'll be like, maybe that might be a dangerous situation. Maybe I shouldn't go. Where guys will be like, okay.
My thing is, things happen, and right. I get that.
Right.
I get that. But what's hard about sending a quick text? What's hard about that? 3 days later?
Be considerate.
Because it's not like you were a surgeon working on his body. You were sitting in the waiting room for hours on end.
With outlets.
With outlets. Everybody not dead, boo. Don't even try. Like, don't even try. 3 days later. Get out of here. The funny thing is, because people were like, it could have really happened, I entertained him for a second day, and guess what? He messed that up too.
Yeah.
He messed that up too. Please. I knew already.
Maybe a ghosting is a blessing. Maybe ghosting is like the Holy Spirit.
I'm not quite gonna compare it to God.
Everything happens through me.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
I will say I was advised to ghost someone before. So
by somebody that you respect.
I'm not gonna call names. But you remember the one that I was dating that was really controlling?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So when the relationship ended, he still called all the time, you know, wanting to hang out and everything. And I mean, I cared about the guy. Like, you know, he was a good guy. He just wasn't for me. And so I kind of pity dated him a little bit after we broke up. And so one of my guy friends, the one you call Will and Jada.
Yeah.
He was like, listen, you need to stop answering his calls. You need to just stop responding to him. And like, he essentially wanted me to ghost. And I'm like, well, that's me. I don't want to do that. And he was like, nah, like, that's what you need to do. Yeah. Some people need to be ghosted, I guess, sometimes. Yeah. I still don't like it. Don't ever ghost me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me what
like,
to do.
You're creepy. I'm done.
So wait a minute. So you think text message breakups are cool?
I'm fine with text message breakups.
See,
I need sometimes. I would prefer a text. I mean, okay. It depends on the situation. If it's like if you're dating a potential stalker, then yes, text message breakups are fine. But if you let somebody to believe that you're like,
hold on, if you're dating a stalker, ladies, you need a restraining order, a TRO in legal terms. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
But if you're dating somebody that, you know, maybe at first you thought maybe, but now you think no, you should let the other person know. I mean, even if it's just like even if it seems offensive, like I remember, you know, breaking up with somebody because he wasn't masculine enough for me.
I remember you telling me.
And I had to tell him that, you know, but it hurt going down. Like, sometimes love is tough. Like, I had to tell him that, but he came back later. Like, in the moment, he did not handle it well, but he came back later and said, like, I appreciate you telling me the truth. You know, and I think that some people can handle the truth. You have to, you know, make sure that it feels safe for you. Like, you need to ghost crazy people. You get a bad vibe, then go like the way of the path of least resistance and just like avoid them.
I read an article that said that was immature. People who ghost people, that's a sign of immaturity, that you don't know how to constructively confront.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna be real. When I want to ghost the guy,
if your life is in danger, then ghost. But if it's just
in danger, if your life is in danger, that's not ghosting.
Like something that just like, you know, didn't match up, then I think it's okay to say like, all right, I was feeling you at first. Maybe this isn't what I want to do with my time anymore. I think that's considerate.
To not ghost.
I mean, you ghost in certain situations and you don't ghost in others. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. If your life's in danger, of course you want to just ghost. But I don't know.
You can ghost a creep.
I've been ghosted before, and it just doesn't feel good. When you think things are going well, and you're like, wait, what? You just don't. Like, can you at least tell me what I did? You know what kills me though?
Because you want to be a better person.
I want to be a better person. Well, I'm not gonna lie. The lawyer in me wants to debate the stupid shit.
Right. Like, just clear it up.
Because in my mind, I'm like, no, you took that wrong.
Yeah.
That's like what I really want to do. But like, no, that's really not me. You took that wrong. Like, no, you're mistaken. That's really what I want to do.
That's legit. That's legit.
The lawyer in me wants to debate why you think you're breaking up.
We just want to win the argument.
That's really what it is. I just want to win, and then I'm gonna ghost you. Just to be petty. Don't judge me, y'all. Judge your mama. Don't judge me. What can I say? I'm being honest. I ain't gonna ghost me and think I'm not gonna ghost you. We're doing this
because like people aren't honest. People need to like.
Then I'm definitely keeping it 300%.
All right, 300%.
300.
How about that for show name?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe. 300%. It's kind of cute. Like,
we're working on a show name.
Right, 300%.
So we don't know what to call this yet, but we're taking suggestions.
Part of me likes it, part of me doesn't. But anyway, so that's our time. We're gonna let y'all go. Thank you for joining us. Please definitely subscribe, leave all the comments, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. We want to hear it. We want to know what you think. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.